You know, for a while now on our broadcast of NASCAR on Fox, you've been hearing us talk about the 7-post rig machines. Well, you know what? The good people here at Haas CNC Racing, they're giving us a free pass to see what it's all about. Come on, follow me. This was my computer, my stopwatch. It was a lot better than whatever feedback I was getting from my driver. Do you have one of these, by the way?
Larry, we traded it in for a calculator.
I was going to say, that's way too fancy. But now, Neil, simplest question first. Why do we call it a 7-poster?
It's called a 7-post because you have 4 wheel actuators that are up under each tire. Then you have 3 aero actuators located 2 in the back and then 1 in the front.
Now, I know this will be hard for DW to understand. 4 and 3 equals 7. So I got it. Okay.
That's correct.
What track are we simulating?
We're actually going through simulations of Richmond. We're just trying to find some advantages.
Now, how many different things are you monitoring as it goes through a run here on the 7-poster?
We usually monitor about 50 items, and they get transferred into our computer. We sit there and analyze them.
I don't have anything to start with. What's it going to cost me to put a 7-poster in?
Well, about $1.5 to $2 million.
$1.5 million? Oh, Booty! What are you doing?
You got no business being here.
This guy's giving me information overload. He's giving me a bigger headache than Chris Myers. All right, it's just a tool. You get good, solid information that you can relate to the racetrack.
You get a good information, Larry, but you can make a tire stick to the ground real well, or you can make all the downforce in the world as far as the platform on this. But you have to use your own judgment as far as what to take and what not to take.
Time now to check in our AutoZone pit zone. Larry McReynolds has joined Darrell Waltrip and Jeff Hammond just below the Hollywood Hotel at our cutaway car. Jeff?
Well, the thing is right now, Chris, I'm going to turn around and look at this driver and say, okay, what did you learn from our piece?
Well, you know, all of my experience has been when I drive a race car, it's trial and error. Try this, try that, and see if something sticks. But with this new machine, Larry, I mean, it's a whole new world. It helps verify so many things, and every team seems to have one.
Well, it is, and it's just a tool. Booty Barker told me it's no different than the wind tunnel, than the chassis dyno. It's just to gather more information. And best I could tell, talking throughout the garage area, about half the field has access to a 7-post shaker. But the biggest thing, even though they've been using this for several years, this new car put them back to ground zero. Now they're trying to build that notebook back up that they had built up with the old car. But the one variable, every time Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company changes this tire, it changes the information that they have to gather.
Well, the thing is, too, you got to think about it like this. The half that's using it is probably the half that's winning. And the other thing about it, Larry, look at it like this. We used to do it with a notebook. Well, nowadays, it's all done with the computer.
How you know it's right?
That's up to you.
It's up to you, baby.